Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ryan, and today I'm going to be reviewing a beer from the Hardywood Park Craft Brewery, and they're based out of Richmond, Virginia. And this is their Gingerbread Stout, or I should say, the original Gingerbread Stout. Now, I have heard a lot of good things about this over the years, and I've never been able to get my hands on this before. I do believe that I have had something from Hardywood in the past, but it was a while ago, and I just honestly can't remember what it was. Also, full disclosure, this is the original Gingerbread Stout, and on Christmas Day, I did have their, what was it called? Christmas Morning Stout, which basically is this with the addition, as I understand it, of coffee. It was delicious. So I'm looking forward to having the original. I didn't review or make a recording of the Christmas Morning Stout because I just wanted to kind of enjoy it off air. So anyway, I think there's a lot to talk about here. So Hardywood, their original Gingerbread Stout, this comes in at 9.2% ABV. It's an Imperial Milk Stout with ginger, vanilla, cinnamon, and honey. Tastes like friggin' Christmas. Our score, 100 from Beer Advocate, apparently. Number 1, a perfect Christmas beer from Beer Connoisseur. Canned on, is that a canned on date? Canned on 11/17/23, which is going to make this 1 month and 2 weeks old. Maybe a little bit more than that. But it's a stout, comes in at 9.2%. Shouldn't be any concern there. Now, Untapped has a long spiel here. Brewed with baby ginger from Casselmonte Farm and wildflower honey from Bearer Farms, Hardywood Gingerbread Stout captures the terroir of Central Virginia in a rich, creamy libation with a velvety mouthfeel and an intriguing evolution of flavors from milk chocolate and vanilla to honeycomb and cinnamon to a snap of ginger in the finish. Deep dark chocolate in color and a mahogany tint and a frothy caramel-colored head, Hardywood Gingerbread Stout offers aromatics of holiday spice originating from the ginger and balanced with a generous dose of whole Madagascar bourbon vanilla beans and Vietnamese cinnamon. Milk sugar, lactose, contributes to the full body of this stout and tames its roasty character, while oats lend a spicy quality. Enjoy fresh or cellar for a special occasion. We hope Hardywood Gingerbread Stout contributes to your merriment this season. Well, it is technically, at the time of this review, January 2nd. I still consider it part of the holiday season, even though today was my first day back to work. So, hey, let's get into it. Let's try to still keep that holiday spirit alive. That was like a two-paragraph right up there. I will admit, mostly what they said is what I got from the Christmas Morning Stout, so I'm already agreeing with them. So, in this light, yeah, all right, it's a very, very, very dark brown coloration. If I'm looking at it in this angle, I would almost say it's pure black, but I could see there's definitely some brown on the bottom here, some brown at the top. It poured out in the beginning, maybe half a finger of this tan mocha-colored head, but has since thus dissipated and is only collecting around the actual edge of the glass. See if I could get that color there. Ooh, I'm already getting some whiffs of it, and it smells delicious. I do like ginger. and chocolate and all the other stuff that I have a feeling I'm going to get in this. It'll be interesting to compare it to the coffee version. All right, let's get a nose on her. Yeah, definitely very ginger dominant. I'm also getting hints of cinnamon there as well. It's a very spice forward beer, at least on the nose. Yeah, but I'm like on the nose primarily a ginger, very strong ginger, along with cinnamon. But then I am getting vanilla and chocolate in there for sure. It smells delicious, that's for sure. Definitely, yeah, getting chocolate mixed with vanilla, and it's not like a bitter chocolate. It does kind of come off as a creamy chocolate. Smells sweet as well. It reminds me, and I know I've had a stout just recently, and I can't remember exactly what it was. It might have been I could never pronounce it too, Abarax or something, where it was chocolate and cinnamon, but then also had a bit of a spicy chili to it. It reminds me of a chocolate candy I've had in the past that is just chocolate and cinnamon, and it was really good. All right, I'm diving in. Cheers. Yep. So I'm just going to say this definitely reminds me of the Christmas morning stout without the addition of the coffee. So I would say medium body. It's not a super thick stout by any means. Medium body, almost I would say lower side of medium body. Decent carbonation, very, I would say almost very spritzy. So for me, as I'm drinking this already, I've had maybe 3 sips there. I should say the very first sip that I had, immediately I was hit with the ginger up front and foremost, followed by a little bit of cinnamon. On the second and third sip, it's not as dominant to me now. Yeah, I mean, it still hits you up front for sure, but that first sip was really kind of like it was a punch to the face of ginger and cinnamon. I don't get that now. It's there, that's what hits you first, but it melds nicely with this, I would agree with them, a milk chocolate and vanilla flavor that's, really kind of midway through the palate. And then on the finish, it is a bit of a touch of a sour finish, which some stouts have been sour to me. Doesn't bother me in the least. I think it's very good. I mean, I don't know. And when I compare this to the Christmas version, which I hope maybe I'll get next year in review, I think I do like the Christmas version. I do like stouts with coffee in it, but I hate it. I shouldn't say hate it. I'm not a huge fan when the coffee is extremely overpowering. It's just like I'm drinking a cold brew coffee. In that, it was a very nice mix of coffee along with these flavors. All right, I'm running out of time here. So Hardywood, their gingerbread stout, the original. I'm gonna give this a 4 point. Well, I ran out of time there, so let's take 2 on this. I was giving it a rating. I was saying I would give this a 4.3 out of 5. Really enjoyed this. Just a tad bit less than the Christmas morning. Of course, it was Christmas. I won't disclose if it was morning or not, but you know, so I was truly in the spirit. The other thing I forgot to mention, this is 9.2% ABV. You cannot tell, to me, I cannot tell at all. This does not taste strong to me at all. I'm checking to see if I can notice alcohol legs on this. Yeah, yeah, sure. There's a little bit of alcohol legs on this, but I wouldn't be able to tell. This is 9.2% ABV. So yeah, 4.3 out of 5. I think it's a really good beer. If you can get your hands on it, I would definitely recommend this, especially around the holiday times, unless you do not like ginger or spice-forward beers. This one definitely is a spice-forward beer. I know a few beer tubers that, I can't remember this one exactly, but they pour drained it. They just do not like spice-forward beers. To each their own. That's why we have different palates. All right, so that's all for this video. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and comment down below. Let me know, have you had Hardywood Gingerbread Stout before? And what did you think of it? Or have you had anything from Hardywood? In terms of distribution here, I don't think they really get outside of much of like Richmond, and I mean, I'm here in Maryland. This is I don't want to say the first time I've seen it. Like I said, I thought I've had Hardywood before, but it's pretty rare to find up here, even in Maryland. So let me know if you're able to get your hands on this. All right, until next time, peace.